Morning guys, answer to my Instagram question here. So if we split this into quarters, this club head, by far and away the worst place you can strike the ball in the face for distance is number 4. You can lose up to 9 miles an hour of speed off the ball compared to number 5. 5 being the sweet spot there. So 4 would encourage a low and a fade shot. So if you're hitting low fades, you need to check your strike, because it could just be your swing's good but you're hitting it out of that portion there. Now 5 would go pretty far and straight, but actually the one spot that would go the furthest on the club face is between 1 and 5, and it's often referred to in the hot spot. So we're looking for some certain things with strike that are going to allow you to optimize your distance. And the first thing that's going to optimize your distance is, if we get rid of these, is making sure that we hit the ball in the area above this green, this yellow line. We want to hit it in the top half of the head. What that's going to do is it's going to encourage a more high launch and low spin flight. Okay. Now the next thing we want to do is make sure that we're doubly avoiding that red box. So we can look at things like T-high, angle of attack. There's lots of ways to get the ball striking out of that green box and avoiding the red box. The next thing we want to do is we then want to realise that anywhere on this side of the head in the red box again is going to be travelling a little bit slower and is normally going to have a less club head speed or ball speed effect, so therefore less distance. The green box, the toe, the outer edge of the club, is going to be travelling a bit faster, so therefore we lose less power if we hit the ball out of the toe. Plus it will encourage a bit more of a draw or a right to left ball flight for us right-handers, meaning we're going to get a little bit more of the shape that most of us amateurs golfers want. So 5 is good for hitting it dead straight, right, but it's not the furthest. Right, it's pretty good. If you want to hit it far, you want to hit it out of here. Now how would I monitor this? So in a lesson what I would do is I would get some tape. Face tape would be one way of doing it. I actually used dry shampoo, which marks on the face like talcum powder and allows me to see where strike is, and it is by far the most important thing for consistency and distance to make sure we are striking the ball somewhere out of this area here. And the interesting fact that comes from the TrackMan owner Frederick Tuxen is that if you hit the golf ball one dimple off centre, so just 1/4 of an inch dimple off centre, you are encouraging 9 yards of curl at a 200-yard shot. So I'll say that again: if you're 1 dimple off centre, you are likely to add 9 yards of curvature to your golf ball over a 200-yard shot, which is unbelievable, and it just shows how accurate the players are on the TV. I once had the pleasure of meeting Ernie Els, and his driver was very much marked in a very small area here, and he was very, very consistent. It wasn't like a spray across the face like some of us have. So, as I say, look at strike. If you're the person that comes to lessons and said, I want to be more consistent, I really want you to look at strike. I want you to start working out where you strike the ball on the face. Your clubs will mark. You can use your face tape. You can use your ladies' hairspray, dry shampoo hairspray. You can use lots of things just to mark on the face. Once you've done that, then start messing around, seeing if you can strike it in lots of different places. So another one of my favourite drills is see if I can hit one ball in number 1, 1 in 2, 1 in 3 and 1 in 4, and if I can complete the pattern there, then I know I have the ability to change strike, and therefore I will be more consistent when I'm playing on the golf course. I hope that helps. It's such an important thing to understand where you strike it, how you strike it, and it will be one of the keys to your consistency and unlocking more distance. If you want some help with that, I'm obviously the professional here, one of the professionals at Top Golf Chigwell. I'll obviously help you through this, and we can go and identify where you are hitting the ball in the face and how we can make it even better and get even more distance for you. Have a great weekend and see you soon.